Hi everyone, and thanks for joining us at PMM Fest. Before this session starts, I just wanted to say a big thank you to all our sponsors, our partners, you, our festival attendees, and all our speakers too, because without all of you guys, none of this could have gone ahead and be the success that it has been. If you've not already checked it out, do check out our AMA site. Lots of our speakers will be heading over there after their sessions to take your questions and give their answers. So yeah, head over to the AMA site. That's all from me today. Enjoy the session.
The team's coming back!
Yay! Whoopee! Hooray!
No, they're not. They're using Monday.com to manage their projects online, so they don't need to be here.
What do you mean?
Look, this is what everyone on the team is working on right now, when it's due and where it all stands.
But they still need their daily meetings, right?
Of course not. They're already synced.
We're doomed! Panic! Ah!
Thanks to Monday.com, the team have never been so connected and on the same page.
But we keep the team on the same page and connected.
No, you keep pages connected. Kind of.
Look it! Gunny just finished writing the proposal. And Jen's doing the design.
It's like the team's right here with us, and they're managing their projects better than ever.
Oh, but what about meetings?
Manage your teams and projects online. Go to Monday.com and start your free trial today. No credit card or office required.
Someone's actually here!
Thanks for joining the Monday.com session. We're so glad to see you all here. I'm going to speak about the data your CEO actually cares about and how to tie KPIs to our marketing planning and execution. To help with that, we'll share some practical advice based on the experience of Monday's own marketing team, including best practices on how to turn insightful data into action. If you have any questions, please feel free to Slack me. I'm available now on the Product Marketing Alliance Slack. So a bit about myself. I joined Monday.com 6 months ago to develop a product marketing strategy that supports the company's ambitious growth plans and our scale in the enterprise business. I'm responsible for sales enablement and with that providing our reps with content, tools, and knowledge to effectively sell, including vertical specific messaging and new features training. I was born and raised in Tel Aviv and had an amazing experience living in London for 3 years. So just a quick background on Monday.com. Monday is a hyper growth company and has grown its annual revenue from $50 to $120 million in 2019 with an anticipated growth this year of $235 million. We have over 530 employees today and started 2020 at 350. So our growth is massive. Our headquarters is in Tel Aviv with 100 employees in the New York office. And we've just launched our office in Sydney and we'll soon be launching offices in San Francisco, Miami, and London. Our overall marketing spend is $10 million a month, including digital, offline marketing, and trade shows. We get between 7,000 to 9,000 new leads a day coming from small, mid-market, and enterprise businesses. Most of them are self-served. Mid-market and enterprises are about 20% of the total leads. They, of course, enter the direct sales or resellers panel. We generate leads through Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads, LinkedIn, YouTube, webinars, and conferences. And we've implemented a variety of marketing automation and sales tools, as well as an in-house machine learning analytics. We have over 100K paying customers across various industries, coming from over 180 countries. So what is a WorkOS? It's a visual platform where teams get their work done. Teams can run any project, process, or initiative more efficiently from anywhere. A large amount of our clients utilize Monday.com to manage their marketing work. In short, teams of all sizes can create streamlined workflows by dragging and dropping boards, automations, dashboards, and integration recipes for the tools they already use. Some of the integrations available are Zoom, Slack, MS Teams, Eventbrite, Salesforce, Facebook ads, LinkedIn, HubSpot, and more. And no coding required. So with this short background about Monday.com, let's talk metrics. What make KPIs so important for product marketers? First, they help us track the behaviors and actions of our audience. We have to know how our marketing is doing so we can track the business objectives we agreed upon with management. Plus, KPIs are important if we want to make sure we adjust and improve over time. KPIs are crucial if we want to prove success. There's no other way but measuring and monitoring our commitment to deliver results and show how product marketing contributes to the bottom line. Or, in other words, measurement builds respect and accountability, which usually leads to an increased marketing budget. Lastly, running a marketing team or a marketing operation isn't a simple task. Effective KPI measurement is the best management tool you could ask for. It allows you to keep your thumb on the pulse of your team and make sure everyone is going in the same direction and have a good understanding of where you, as a team, need to improve. Now, there's so many marketing KPIs as we all should be tracking. So how come when there are literally hundreds of possible marketing metrics to choose from, it's still so hard to show how our marketing activities are correlated with business growth? It starts with a lack of a single source of truth. Do you have a primary tool connecting all sources of information, consolidating real-time data and presenting it in a visual way that everyone can easily access? Otherwise, it may be that your data-driven decisions are sometimes wrong. Another challenge many teams face is a lack of alignment and transparency. Product marketing works at the intersection of product management, sales, and the rest of marketing and executive leadership. Each of these stakeholders has different product marketing needs, as well as different goals and metrics. This adds complexity and oftentimes conflicting priorities. But the greatest challenge of all is driving metrics into timely execution. How would you connect these metrics to marketing execution? It's not always possible to predict which activities will drive your numbers up or down, especially when you're running so many marketing initiatives in parallel. And how would you turn conclusions into actions to optimize your marketing? Bottom line, it's not an easy task to link between activities and results, and we're here to help. Here at Monday.com, everything starts and ends with data. We're obsessed with improving our performance, and that depends on measuring everything with precision, prediction, and accuracy. And measuring everything is only one of the things that made us successful. Big Brain is our internal machine learning and business intelligence tool that our R&D built. When we show anyone Big Brain for the first time, their first reaction is typically, wow, it's beautiful, and we're very proud of it. We track every single KPI, every cent that goes in and out of the company, every single event. With machine learning and data modeling, we're able to do any kind of analysis on all the data. We've hooked all our systems into BigBrain, Zendesk, HubSpot, our payment processor, email marketing, webinars, landing pages, and Monday.com itself. In the past, we've encountered situations where we spend large amount of money on marketing only to find out 14 days later that the marketing audience we reached didn't convert as well as expected. As a result, a ton of cash went down the drain. In order to improve that, we built our marketing intent model, a sophisticated prediction algorithm which we call Boris, and it is pretty amazing. We use lead scoring to identify the quality of each lead who signs up for a free trial. Within the first 24 hours of a trial user's activity, BigBrain predicts with 99% accuracy the likelihood of that trial account turning into a paying customer. Think of the power that this gives us as marketers. We're able to decide where to spend every marketing dollar, knowing that we will be able to close the loop on the effects of this spend within 24 hours. If we see a campaign is doing well, we will increase the budget. But if we see it's underperforming, we can adjust the budget almost in real time. This allows our marketing budget of close to $10 million a month target people who really are right fit for our product. So just to give you a taste, let's watch a very short video.
If you walk around our office, you'll notice that we have a lot of data on display. We have exactly 174 televisions displaying dashboards for 336 people. That's a ratio of 1 television to 1.92 people, or 0.518 televisions per person. You get the feeling that there's an ungodly obsession with numbers. And that's because there is. All of these dashboards are powered by a tool we have built called BigBrain.
BigBrain is our internal business intelligence, let's say, workhorse.
And everyone has access, because in today's day and age, without data, you're just another guy with an opinion. It all started from one KPI 4 years ago, and that was to track how many paying companies we had as clients. But then we started putting everything into BigBrain.
We're using it as a CRM system for sales and SDR.
I do media buying here, and I use BigBrain to optimize my campaigns.
We use BigBrain to track all the A/B tests we're doing.
Since I'm making this video, I get to pick what to show you. So I'm going to start with my favorite, and it's this line. Its name is Boris. It tells the future.
We're spending about $9 million a month.
On marketing, that is. But we have a free trial, and it takes a few weeks for sign-ups to convert. So the intent model, affectionately known as Boris, predicts how a specific cohort that we invested marketing in today will behave in the future.
And basically, I don't have to wait 2 or 3 weeks to be able to understand how my campaigns are performing.
The blue lines are predicted conversion, and the red line is actual conversion. You can see the correlation is pretty tip-top. Boris uses technologies like machine learning,
Random forests,
artificial intelligence,
primitive algorithms,
and machine learning. Yeah, quick cold shower after that. The general concept is to give people tools to do things that they wouldn't be able to do otherwise. For example, A/B testing different functionality in our product.
Yeah, we do tons of A/B tests.
And yeah, that's about it really. I mean, there's also AdWord bidders, demographic distribution, interfaces for controlling user accounts, grant discounts with the click of a button today, landing page generator, marketing reports, net promoter scores, SaaS metrics for stuff like MRR and R, user engagement profiles, lead management, and cohorts. My favorite.
Okay, so it's not only that we measure everything. As you saw, we also make this data readily accessible to everyone on the team. We display all these numbers on monitor screens so all can easily understand and act accordingly to optimize their campaign. Dashboards are a great visual way to direct the team and avoid blind spots. Dashboards provide clear visibility and complete control over every aspect of our marketing operations. It enforces us all to focus on the big picture, invest our efforts in the things that really matter, and it saves hours of meetings in an attempt to keep the team aligned. Marketing management gained the ability to understand crucial information at a glance, track progress, stay on top of our marketing budget, and base decisions on a single source of truth. In other words, these accessible KPIs help to define the actions needed to be taken and set priorities, which leads me to the last thing I wanted to talk about. Once the team is crystal clear on the objectives, we move on to clarifying how to fulfill them. We plan through a Monday board. When it's a repeatable marketing activity, for example, preparing our monthly newsletter, or setting up a webinar that requires us to follow the same set of steps every time, we simply duplicate the board. It not only reduces mental friction for team members figuring out their work and who's responsible for what, it helps us save a lot of time and ensures organizational knowledge doesn't get lost. Transforming our marketing metrics into actionable marketing plan actually starts with the moment we recognize the business need. We don't perform any action and don't spend a penny before we define clear quantitative KPIs for success, achieve full alignment on these KPIs with the relevant stakeholders, and communicate them with the rest of the team to put everyone on the same page. We don't use email to interact internally. Instead, we communicate in context through Monday boards. Using our Monday boards, we define tasks and set clear priorities and timelines. We assign owners and contributors for each of the tasks. Each team member updates the rest of the team on progress, and this is where we bring in the team spirit. We all feel responsible to keep our peers motivated and engaged with their work. So yes, we're constantly tracking progress, but most importantly, we track how close we are to reaching our goals. That is all done through interactive dashboards that aggregate information from multiple boards. The information is presented in a digestible view, which helps a lot in making informed decisions. In order to demonstrate how we really tie actions to KPIs in our daily work, I'm about to share, for the very first time, our own adventure in the process of repositioning Monday.com. A couple of months ago, we marked a huge milestone and repositioned Monday from a tactical tool for task management or project management to a work OS, a software platform that manages the complexities of work with simplicity and elegance. It means that we've established Monday as a new software category leader, work OS platforms that address the need of our modern way of working. And why did we do it? Because we are much more than a tactical tool for task management. So who are we addressing with this new story? The simple answer is everyone. Our shareholders, customers, partners, prospects, analysts, press, and influencers. Basically, everyone that we care about. We did this by telling a new, concise, coherent, and clear story about who we are and what we do. We adapted our email communications, product onboarding, sales kit, sales pitch, content marketing, and all other forms of external communication. Additionally, billboards went up in San Francisco, which pretty much dictated our deadlines for all of our preparations. I know it might sound exaggerated, but we pulled it off in just 6 weeks. Now that you understand the challenge, I'm ready to share a few of the boards that help us define KPIs for each of the activities, achieve full alignment across teams, and deliver on time. As mentioned, one of our goals was to create a new software category, mainly through content marketing. We developed thought leadership pieces to drive a discussion and amplified on social. Today, we own 8 out of 10 top related content results on Google for the phrase WorkOS. Our SEO team used this board to manage all related tasks. You can see an update on status and the expected timeline. In parallel, we needed to provide messaging guidelines to the entire marketing teams. We listed all the power verbs, terms, and ideas we wanted the team to adopt on a Monday board so all could follow these guidelines. This is the board's workflow view, helping to identify repeated keywords at a glance. Of course, we also needed to create a buzz and drive more leads to our site. So here's the PR plan we put in place. This is a broadcast view, meaning this Monday board is available to everyone online. And speaking of traffic, we revamped our homepage and restructured the Monday.com website to support the storyline. We ran lots of A/B tests on our web pages to craft the right messaging. Here you can see how the team defines whether and how an action to be taken should influence the hard or soft signups, and what should be a reasonable time frame for this. Then they use Big Brain to track results. And if you're working closely with sales, you're going to like this one. We developed a new sales presentation deck and trained our account executives and SDRs on a new pitch. Main KPI was, and still is, to increase sales win rates. We use Gong to level up the team's selling skills so they can close more deals. It captures and analyzes every word of every sales conversation. So it helped to monitor the adoption of the new pitch and see which reps are thriving and which reps are struggling and may need more training. We'll listen to their calls and use a Monday board to rank the quality of the pitch delivered by each member of the team. It can range from poor delivery to a perfect delivery. We aggregate the relevant information per team into a Monday board and turn it into a pie chart so the team lead can get a high-level overview of his team. Plus, with the help of Gong, we track key terms mentioned by our reps during calls to ensure they follow the right terminology. The bar chart is a representation of how much our tracked terms are used by this specific team. The Monday.com repositioning mission ain't over yet, but time is. So let's wrap it up. Executing a repositioning campaign or any other marketing campaign is a complex process. It involves a lot of information, tools, decision-making, ideas, and observations, from planning and building a campaign to measuring impact and optimizing it. Monday.com is where our teams organize, structure, and streamline all marketing processes from A to Z. From defining clear objectives and aligning on KPIs with business stakeholders to budgeting, planning, tracking, analyzing, and turning insights into clear action items. Monday.com will transform your marketing operations from day one. From teams struggling with conflicting priorities and KPIs to teams that are aligned and work together towards shared goals. From teams constrained by not having the information they need to execute to full operational visibility across the marketing team and throughout the organization. From missed deadlines and being overloaded to business agility and excellence. Monday helps us drive a culture of transparency and accountability, which are a must-have on the journey to building credibility. Thank you all for staying with me. I really hope you took something from this session and that it will help you think about ways you too can make it easier on your team to turn insights into actions. Ensure these actions are tied to your KPIs and boost the marketing team credibility. You're invited to chat with me now on the Product Marketing Slack workspace. Stay healthy and safe. Goodbye.